Hello, and welcome everyone to Late Night uh, stream. It's Saturday. Normally this would be a build stream or a drive stream, but tonight I've decided, this is our first big, real stream since coming off of Extra Life. So we miss, a regular stream because of Extra Life. Which, hey, if you didn't watch Extra Life, Extra Life is good. Donations are still open. bit.ly/Extra Life Nick K. We raised like $500 and change, hit our goal. That's fantastic. I want to say thanks again to all the guests who came out and spent some time with me on stream. I want to thank everybody who showed up just to watch, all the donors. Thank you everyone for all the support. That was it's a good time that I'm still getting over is the wrong word, but getting up to speed from is not untrue. But so you may notice something today, because today I am the hello. Today I am sort of in my Red Baron mode because hey, remember a couple of weeks ago when we tried to play Microsoft Fright Simulator, but it had a 130 gig download when we tried, and so that didn't happen. Well, it's finally time to try again. It only had a 30 gig download for no reason today, so I was able to get it done and not be too late for the stream. But that's what we have here. Hey, say hello to video games. So here's what I want to do. Flight conditions. Let's use live weather. It's not a bad night out. It's cold, but it's fine. Live traffic. No other players. Good. What plane do we want? We want like a, this is a puddle jumper, like literally because it has the spittoons, the pontoons. It's got the big floaty feet. But let's see, 107, 124. What about this? This one's called a Skyhawk. I feel like that's gonna be pretty good. And I thought, hey, let's take we're not gonna take a drive. We're gonna take a flight. Let's see here. I'm in New York. Now the actual... Boy, okay, this is Jersey, this is New York. What if we left out of LaGuardia? Right? We leave here. Okay. In my real life, I've done some, actual road trips. So I've gone across New York. So here's some things that I know. Stewart International Airport is my local major airport. What if actually we left from Stewart and just mirror a road trip that I've actually taken, which is going from sort of near me up to Albany. And then there's the Albany airport. And we can just arrive there. Do I know which one I want to arrive on? I don't know. That one seems alright. And it does some math. Okay, so it says with a current plane, at the current whatever, that's going to take about an hour. That sounds alright to me. What if we wanted a little more time? Okay, so that's with this plane. If we go back to the one that we had, it's a little bit slower. And yet it goes faster? Wait. Hang on. Cruise speed, max altitude. Alright, there's something about airplanes I don't understand. Okay, then wait, how would you feel about this one? Oh, it's even faster. What about the big puddle jumper? 1 hour exactly. Alright, you know what? I'm just going back to the one we started with. You know what? Good. I wonder if that actually is also updating based on like the wind conditions, because that's going to limit your speed. But yeah, this is pretty much my thought. Is like so this is, you know, from airport to airport as close as you can get to an actual, you know, road drive that I'm pretty familiar with. So I'm thinking, let's just do that. I should be able to do that. I've only played this game a couple of times because it's a matter of so I really do love what they've done in terms of the world rendering. Like, I flew over my house and I said, ding dang, that's my house right there. It has like all the municipal airports around here, and it's just like, wow, this is a for being, you know, somewhat algorithmically generated. Like, I can't believe that somebody placed, you know, I mean, you could get a big enough team, but the idea that every like house was hand placed according to what looked like a house on satellite data, like, I think it has to be a little more algorithmic than that. Oh, it's dark out. But I love the detail. Like, I wish I could do like a road trip in this, you know? Let me just follow along the roads and what do you call it? Just give me a car, I'll take my wheel, I'll make the drive there. It's, you know, it's more accurate than, say, a Euro Trip sim or Euro Truck sim. All right, let's get this off the ground. Enough yapping. Do I remember anything about how to do this? Nope. Okay. That's full throttle. My HUD is a little off center because I messed with the resolution. That's cool. Oh, actually, okay. No, not that pause. Wait. This? Oh, okay. Okay, lift the nose. Oh, we're off. Alright, stay in line during the initial. Okay. Doing okay. I think we're doing okay. We're off the ground. So what you can do is actually look around this. That's what I want to see. What do I want to get up to? Airspeed, fuel, altitude. All right, altitude is climbing. See, that 1082, is that how high I want to be, or is that how far away that point is? So I see NM, and I keep thinking that's nanometers, but I'm pretty sure that's nautical miles. I forget. I was like test streaming this with somebody, and they said nautical miles, and I was just like, that makes way more sense than whatever I was thinking. Maintain steady rate of climb to reach cruise altitude. Hey, does anybody know what my cruise altitude is gonna be? Okay. Oh, hey, it moved. All right. All right, we're going. Gentle turning. And then that's, yeah, about 75 miles. Okay, so that's kind of pointing us at Albany. We're kind of going straight. Now then. Oh boy, how do we do this? This button? Okay. So we're now in the air, and there's this thing called the flight assistant, which, if I just say AI piloting, I believe that's putting us on autopilot. Okay, I'm trusting that's putting us on autopilot. I'm just gonna kind of sit that down here. And I'm gonna let us look out this window over here, right? Does that feel like it's on course? That feels like it's on course. I do want to keep that right-hand monitor on screen because that is the pink line is our flight path. The airplane in the center is us. So if the AI decides to do anything really funky, I just want to be aware. But the actual trick of it is that now that's on autopilot. So a driving / flying stream isn't the only thing to catch up on. We also have I'm gonna keep the controls nearby, but this goes out. How do we feel about doing a build stream at the same time? Let's see if I can build this during the flight. That's my plan here, and that's my plan for today. That's the secret reveal midstream. Where are my tools? Am I the tools? Please, clippers? Hello, anyone? Did I put them in here? I have too many. All right. Oh no, wait. Okay, clippers. Emery board. Good. This goes back over here. All right. So we can see the plane over here. I can stretch this a little bit. There we go. I have me over here, the less important piece of the UI. I'm happily ready to admit that. And now, if I line this up, I have my little build plate here. I have my tools. They can go off on the side. But so here's what we have tonight. We have the Portanova Space Edition. This is another, actually no, put on the big one. This is a point of interest. Cool, not interested. This is another 30-minute mission. This is one I bought at the same time I bought the gray Rybot, whatever it was called, that we built before. So we're finally going to build its long-lost brother that came in at the same time, sort of twins separated at build. So let's get into it, because here's the thing we know from our flight plan. Got about an hour. I am going to pay attention. I am going to take over for the landing. I do just sort of want to hang out over here. We're going to have the lights of the city, the town, the whatever you want to call it out there. Just let me see more. I just want a little bit of that on there, and mostly let's look at lights. Because I think the lights are pretty. I think the lights are pretty. That's a true thing. Alright, here we go. This is... I guess it's a multitasking kind of day. You know what I did not know that they put into moving out at some point? I played a little bit of that earlier. I like the accessibility options that they put in. Not quite as granular as I would like to see, where, give me like sliders so I can change the multipliers on the sort of like generated or statted thing, Then again, that game doesn't quite have anything that granular to adjust. But like, yeah, you want longer timers, you want slower and less lethal hazards. All right, yeah, all of that is in there. That's if you want an easier time. If you're like me, you want a harder time, a time that makes it easier to show off. So at some point they put in cookies and cream mode, where you can play 2 movers on one controller and just control one with each stick and set of triggers. And I love that. I'm all about that. I'm very into that. Okay, so we've got our nice. Oh, that's a lot. I like what this dude has going on down here. Just become your own tripod. Oh, and these are some other guys. At some point, I'm gonna have to do like a kit bash stream and just like swap parts out to make my favorite guys. Um, make all my favorite boys into one favoritist boy, you know. But okay, where do we start with this? Oh my gosh, this is. It's not quite my wingspan, but yeesh. Does it really want us to start with the head? Usually you don't start with the head. This one's just called Space Backpack. That's good. Begin assembly from here if you choose to assemble the Space Backpack first. No, let's do the main unit first. So that begins back here. Okay. This is a step I can do. This is a step I can get behind. Am I still on camera? I look like I'm still on camera. Kind of. I can give myself a little more room over here. Okay, that looks okay. Keep the game moving over here. All right, good. All right. How was your weekend? No, you got any plans for the weekend? No, it still is the weekend. It's Saturday. I don't know what day it is. I'll tell you right now, Extra Life was fun, but that's E1. I don't know what E1 is. I won't say it like ruined me, but I will say I have not been able to have a day since where I was able to go all day without a nap or a quiet lay down of some kind. You know, it's good. We raise a lot of money, but some about this year, I don't know. It just took like too much out of me, I think. You know, there's always what do you call them? Extenuating circumstances. There was a lot going on
Visit us at
outside of just the Extra Life. I'll be honest. For me, like, now have I talked about this on stream? I don't know. But well, you know what? Nobody's here to ask me questions or tell me not. So we're doing it again, folks. These are the jokes. They're not jokes. They're truths. They're casual truths. Ooh, no, we can't get into those kinds of definitions. No, what am I saying here? Wait, that's where that is? Right, that's already a little. Let me move this over here. Then I still have my like new camera. I feel like rigs is way too like technical sounding for the little mounts that I have set up. I hesitate to say build, but I'll say set up for my webcams. But they're here, they're working. There we go. I can work sort of over here on the camera. Yeah, like for being like it doesn't make sense how tired I am after Extra Life, because all things considered, this has been like one of the easiest to do so far. We had less like viewership than we had last time around, which is, you know, I'm not really complaining about. Choose a part to use. Oh, A11 is here. That's the only part that I have, so I will be choosing the one part that I have. This section being assembled here within the border are units that can be exchanged. Okay, so it's saying parts are interchangeable. All right, but we're building what we have here. But I guess it's letting me know that if I bought multiple kits specifically to Kit Bash, these are the pieces that are open to that. No, here. Okay, these go just straight together, and that's basically a head. We have a clear eye for the robot guy, and then 14 is going to go on top of But yeah, like we had less viewership. I did less game switching on my own. I basically decided, hey, uh, when I am running a section by myself, I'm just gonna pick like one long, like basically like story campaign based game, and I'm going to just play that to as far as I can whenever I just need like a solo section. And hey, that worked really well. And yo, Bloodstain Whips, I have gone on and completed it in the past week since. Um, I forgot a piece. Wait. Okay, hang on. I've already messed this up. That's kind of where I'm at tonight, this week. Listen. That hour-long trip timer doesn't feel quite so long right now. Okay, that one just says C. Is there a loose C somewhere in this box? Something that... Oh. I mean, it looks like that. Okay, that's not a C? Nowhere on the sprue does it say C. That says it's E118, so... Oh, all right. I don't have a C. That's B1. That's B2. That's B. Yeah, I don't have a C at all. Well, it looks like it's this one, so I'll make do. Yeah, Bloodstain kind of whipped. It feels like it has done exactly what it wanted to do, which was to basically remix Symphony of the Night. They did it. It was fun. I like the story they told. I like the ways that they call things back. I like the ways that they sort of remixed the callbacks for people who have that, existing familiarity with Symphony of the Night. And actually, I really appreciate that they did all of that in a way where it didn't rely on you. Oh. Okay, so you do C or this. This is a choice, not both. Oh, how am I already so confused about this? I think we're doing this. I think we're doing this. Now, you know what? I like the... As much as I like the white on there, I like the set in eye look. I think this is a little more condensed. It looks a little more like my boy the Zaku, so I'm gonna go with this. This is an optional part. I do like a kit that comes with its own optional parts. Not to, talk shit about the frame arms again, but that one was weird. Okay. Ooh, they've got... I don't remember them having this before, but here are the sprues, and where on the sprues the pieces you're going to need are. That's why this one threw me off, because it's just C, and that's... I don't have a one of those. But okay, I appreciate that. Ooh, our plane is going. Why are we turning so hard? Oh, we're still on the way. Oh god, are we like almost halfway there already? Uh-oh. Interesting. I better keep moving. What was I saying? Bloodstained is good. I like the way that it clearly has stuff in there that is like a callback and references and things for the people who are familiar with Symphony of the Night to appreciate, but they are also shown and done in a way where a lot of them are like they're doing it in a way where a lot of it they are just kind of doing again, such that if you haven't played Symphony of the Night, it's still cool in the way of like it feels like you're seeing it for the first time and you get to figure it out the same way somebody who played Symphony of the Night had. So I think it does a really good job of sort of like playing to both camps of, if you know this, if you know the source material, it works, and if you don't know the source material, it works. And that is like I that is a hard thing to get right, and I think a lot of people who try to just really mess it up, and it only works for one or the other. Okay. So these are gonna be, I need both of these. Right, Extra Life. But so that was a game that I played, and like doing it that way where solo I only had one thing. I wasn't trying to, you know, make a show out of my solo segments. It was just kind of like, this is the thing we will return to. It'll be, more casual than it was in the past, and whatever. Like, that took a surprising amount of load off of me. That made everything sort of easier. But also just the elements, but like that made it easier. I knew more from last year about like setting up for multiple cameras and things like that. And like there was one thing that I knew I would need a solution for that I didn't manage to sort out ahead of time. But I have since sorted it out. I can do that on. Let's talk about doing it on a sort of half Extra Life stream. 6 months from now, or then, or whatever. But like it was something like, I know what the solution is, but it might not be plug and play. And then so I left it to after the stream, and then after the stream, when I did go to do it, it turned out to just plug and play, and I was just like, oh, okay, I could have just done it. Well, whatever. It's behind us now. This is gonna go this way, I betcha. Yes. Okay, and once you do these... Okay, so that's actually going to leave that hole down there open? No, we're going to want to put this piece in between. So we need B2. So like... But like, I had a button for every single scene. It was like, okay, so I only need one. Oh, hey, Leeds. That's where my grandparents lived back when they were alive. Rest in peace. That took me down out of nowhere. Jeez, I guess it is that kind of day. I need a PC7? Yeah, that's just, all of these are the same piece. Just this little squishy rubbery balls. This is gonna go here. This fits in here. And then this comes over here and squeezes everything in. And that is a body. Then we put some armor pieces on it, such as a 2 over here and a 29. Alright. But yeah, because I was only doing one game by myself, it was just like, okay, there's a scene for when I'm solo, and there's a scene for each co-host. And I was able to set all of those up ahead of time and have everything clean, have custom transitions, and to all of the Discord voice chat stuff pre-set up and ready to go. And it was just like, really operating everything managed to just be like, one button, just like, okay, who's on right now? Just me, this button. Me and them, just this button. The 4 of us, that button. And it just all worked. I was able to get a lot of the tech stuff set up ahead of time. And like that, so like that's the thing about like all the stuff that's sort of been a headache the last 2 years was like super easy this time. But of course there was new headaches. Because I did the counting, and I apparently had 5 different guests come on. and that's kind of wild to me because like that is the thing that I am bad at. I am bad at like reaching out to people, socializing. I have super high social anxiety, so the idea of just like it's like, oh, this person seems cool. I want to reach out to them and see if they want to join me for this cool thing I'm doing. And then, not that deep in my brain, pretty high in my brain actually, there's just this voice that screams like, no, you're going to reach out to them, and something about the way that you say it is going to offend them, and then they're actually going to hate you, and then this person that you like is going to hate you, and that's going to be the worst thing in the world. And I'm like, oh. Well, so it used to be I would just go like, oh, voice, you're right, I won't. But between therapy and like anxiety medication, because like I always knew that wasn't true. That was like, oh yes, that is the worst case scenario. That doesn't mean it's the most likely scenario. Just because it's the scenario that you are obsessed on, because it is like, hey, this is the worst thing that could happen. So it's going to be sort of, that's kind of the way that people work. Is like, or the argument I've seen is like, oh, it's a instinct things. We stronger or negative memories are stronger memories because we're not all the way ready on the way down, are we? No. Oh, that's the music from. Okay. Oh, I don't have desktop audio on this one. There needs to be a little Here, what if that's fine? But then we do a little bit of. There we go. There's our desktop audio just to get that gentle hum of the engine. That's what we're supposed to be having today. Um yeah, this is what we're talking about. But yeah, now like so like kind of instinct says, yeah, no, the worst, the negative memories are stronger than positive memories because uh, something bad could kill you, and something good is going to be good, but like getting killed is worse than not getting a good thing is kind of what like evolutionary instincts operate by. Um, to really, really simplify it for the sake of conversation. But so the general rule is like, negative things are negative memories, negative, fears and stuff are more stronger than likes in general. Why did I just click that? I don't even know if that's what I need. That is going to be one of the ones that I need. I lucked out right there. Okay. Um, Boy, there's a lot of stuff going on here. I need a B6 and a B5 first. So let's start there. But yeah, so like, when those negative things kind of run rampant on you, you get into this sort of, the worst case scenario isn't necessarily the most likely scenario, but in your head, to your gut, it is the loudest scenario, I guess is the way that I would describe it. And if you're like me and you end up, turns out you have anxiety and stuff, like you can't get your mind off it, you can't get around it, you know can't ignore it and sort of logically go, no, I know that's what I'm most afraid of, but it's like, no, you're stuck with that brain. That is a thought that you're going to have, and you need to like deal with it. And I would get that, so getting that over the idea of like, oh, these people that I like, I don't want them to hate me. That's what would keep me from doing a lot of things. But now, I'm seeking help. I'm getting better, and I'm getting to a point where, I am getting into this thing about like, no, reasonably, like, just reaching out shouldn't hurt anything. And so I reached out to some people this year. Some people who are like newer acquaintances and what have you, and like not always people that I assume that like, oh, I'm gonna be best friends with this person, I can ask them anything. It's like, no, just like people who are just like, you seem cool, question, and come across it like very neutrally and whatever. And like that's the ability for me to do that is like literally a life changer. Like I don't want to be hyperbolic about it, but like no, seriously, like that is such a change in my ability to, interact with the world, to socialize, to like build, relationships, and to network. And the idea of like if you reach out to people, sometimes you can work with people and share resources, and you can get more things done together than you can alone. You can make bigger, cooler things. And like, I do want to make big, cool things on some levels. So that is a skill that, like, I finally feel like I have it now, and that's something I really felt like I've been able to say before. But it also means that I kind of exhausted myself on this extra life because I was doing that, and I reached out and I had 5 different guests, and that's like, all right, here's 5 people that I'm cool with, but that's still like 5 different personalities that I need to you know do the work to reach out to and network with, and then also have them on stream and do the chit chat, and you know during like an extended venue. During an extended period where I'm already, the point is to be sort of fatiguing myself, and watching the results of that, the 24-hour endurance thing of it. Even with a 12-hour nap in between, I had enough time to sleep and have breakfast, but that was really pretty much it. Like, I would not call that a real rest. Um, Man, we're getting close. You know what? If I need more time, we'll just fly back. I'm cool with that, right? We're just there, back 2 hours. That's a stream. That's a stream, baby. But yeah, so like having the work to coordinate that many people, and sort of like the work to suppress my own anxiety to reach out to those people in the first place, like that was all exhausting. The sort of the being the camera personality with those people, like fun, but like fun things can be exhausting. I feel like it's this weird thing that I've had to remind myself lately. It's like, I had a good time. Why am I so tired? Because having a good time still eats energy. It doesn't purely recharge it. What recharges my energy? Playing a game by myself for 3 days straight. Like, yeah, that's why I went and finished Bloodstained, and I'm feeling a lot better now. It's people recharge differently. That's fine. I have to remember to give myself that allowance as well. All right, we need A19. Is that the piece I was touching? Yes. Um, so it went great, but like this, I simplified a lot of things, and then I also gave myself brand new tiring pieces too. And I think it all went well. We only unintentionally went down once, which is uh, frankly kind of amazing for a stream of that length. And like I said, I had a dozen scenes pre-built because we were doing switching, so there was like a non inconsequential level of like technical work going on. So the fact that everything works so smoothly, I am shocked. There was a weirdness with Discord. There was a weirdness with something else. I think I need to do something with my USB ports. I think I am now like feeding too much USB data over too few buses or something. I don't know enough to know if that sentence even made sense. Um, my knowledge of these things isn't that strong. Um, but like, I think if I have to order like a internal USB card and find a slot for it, but if that lets me have the microphone, 2 cameras, my tablet, controllers, everything plugged in at once, and not fighting each other, and not causing my microphone to drop out of Discord but not OBS for some reason, I still don't get how that happened. So like, how that cleanly broke. That's weird, but hey, if that's what it is, I can do that. Oh, hey, I think this is Albany now. Big bright dent. I think this is Albany. I don't know all of Albany well enough, but if we flew over certain malls, I would be able to recognize them. Um, I love the lights. I love the lights when you're driving along the waterfront and you're seeing the lights of the city across the water. I love the lights from up here. I'm very much about this. Finishing this arm. If I can finish this arm before we land, if I hurry. All right, so we need a 9. This is going to finish pinching the elbow joint in place. And then we need D. This part can be removed. Okay, good. Do we even have a D? Assuming it's this one. I'm gonna put it on, but I don't know if this is like another optional. Again, it's another one that's not labeled D, but can recognize it by shape. So we'll see how this goes. This one I'll. This goes hold down. It goes here. This connects to the top, right there. Good. That's fitting. There you go. That's all the way down. Oh, hand. So E8 and then A4. B8. A4. That's 21. No, not A4. A21. Thank you. Whoop! It's letting me know we are basically there. Yep, there we go. Okay, so we've hit. Alright, fine. I'll finish the hand later. Let's get us back to gameplay. Here we go. So, how do I take us off of autopilot? I should have my hand on the controls before I take it off of autopilot. Okay. Close this down. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm back in control. Okay. Too fast. Oh boy. I don't think they're. Ooh. Do I need to like? Oh God, is it behind me? All right, so I did something wrong. I need to like. Whoa! Don't stall. Okay, so I need it. I'm not actually great at the following the flight plan part. Or ask ATC for directions. Okay, well. Basically, I need to get to where that pin is, which is pattern entry. Okay, so I need to hit that, like, on schedule? Oh, Waterville. Waterville. However you spell that. Okay. I need, like, a really... Like, my brain is jet fighter thrust vectoring. I'm just like, okay, cut the engines, flip 180, and then turn the engines back on, and I'll make a parabola. No, apparently real airplanes don't necessarily like when you do that. Like, even if they can do that, they're just like, what if you didn't, though? Okay, there's the pin. Are we still going too fast? Does it really want me to be hitting this, like, straight on? I think I'm lined up pretty much just right. Even if I'm too fast. No, and the pin shows up behind me again. Alright, I'm going to try this again. Fine. You want me to do a wider sweep? I'll do a wider sweep. Then, I'm going to join Jimmy Hoffa and sweep with the fishes. Shrine Maiden Jimmy Hoffa. No. No, I don't know why sweeping and Shrine Maidens are so, like, irrevocably bound in my brain now, but it's where it's at. I want to turn tight. Yes. No, I don't want to turn tighter. Whoop. No, it's fine. Yeah, I want a video game. This is why this, like, whole stream is like some multitasking housekeeping, because if I'm being honest, as much as I love what they've done with this, like, world generation, and the fact that, like, every building has a 3D model. Like, just look at that, like, football field. You can tell exactly what it is. It has a 3D modeled buildings down there. You know, even if not perfectly accurate, they're all there. The world is like unbelievably recognizable for being a yeah, no, we're fine. Oh my god, I still can't sweep. It is unbelievably recognizable for being a digital representation as it is. And I love it. And I do like flying. But I'm not getting what I really want out of this, you know? And I'd rather have the dry space back at this point. Do you want us to be at, like, 1102? That puts us, like, down here. Are we still too fast? There's not, like, a speed notification on here. Maybe when I'm going slow enough, they'll just stop being red. How is this still too fast? I feel like I'm about to fall out of the sky. I'm, like, scared to be going this slow. Oh my god, airplane. There, okay. Now it's gone blue. I can't really see what do you call it anymore. You know, the runway or anything.
Stall. Stall.
I need to go a little faster. Then.
Stall. 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 Stall.
I love that it's not a solid beep. It is a beep of, like, that lets you know how screwed you are.
500.
500 what? Feet? Altitude? Hang on. Lady. Can you be a little more verbose? Now I have the flap too fast again, you know? Landing assistance is active. Deploy landing gear. How do I do that? This one? This one? G? It's always G, isn't it? There we go. Is it gonna land for me? Oh. I don't know if my gear is down. Okay. Well, I don't know if my gear is down, but the plane has landed. I don't think my gear is down. Okay, wait, here we go. I don't know what 15 knots looks like. I don't have airspeed because I'm not in the air. It wants me to exit the runway. Oh, isn't there a, don't I have to, like, talk to flight control? Albany ground. Request taxi to parking. Here we go, here we go, here we go. We are sliding? We are sliding? I am drifting this airplane? Boy, there's a lot to do. Yeah, it's fine. That sign wasn't real. I have no idea how fast I'm going. Okay, okay, okay. Can I go here and actually request something different? Ground services? Back to clearance. Nope. I am doing this now. Is that pin still in the sky? No, it's over there now. Okay. Yeah, no, listen, game, I'm going. Listen, I know I could probably do this, like, by gauges, but, I can't, like, it's got the DCS thing. You can just click any of the buttons on the virtual dash and it'll do its thing. God, it's all the way over there, huh? See, I feel like there should be a thing, like, next to the engine that just tells me, like, what is my throttle at? Fine. Listen, I need to get there and park and set up the return trip so I can go back to building my robot. I like building my robot, please. Ooh, do we take the same plane back, or do we try taking a different plane back? That's a great question. Also, by the way, like, you know, I was saying this is a journey I'm pretty familiar with. By car, this would have taken about 2 hours. Ooh, somebody just made something tasty. I just got a whiff of it. Oh, that looks like a parking spot. We did it in about an hour. Now granted, I want to say like Mythbusters did this about the like at a certain you know, journey distance, is it faster to like take a car and go, or am I not in the spot? Am I sideways? Give me some feedback, please. What's wrong? Oh. Shit, use right bumper and that. Did I not? I thought I did? What's blinking? What's mad at me? Where's the key? Throttle, mixture. Where's the lights? This thing got a dome light? Actually, it looks like it does have a dome light. Engine not start. Yeah, you told me to turn it off. We made it. I don't know why it's not registering correctly. Hey. Let's. All right, we made the flight. Now we're in Albany. I'm gonna listen. There's a loading here, and nope. The thing is, I build the robot while we're on the plane. That is the gimmick of this stream. All right, back to here. Where do I look at like history? More. No. Select the part history. No. All right, so let's go. Wait, is that the one? Is that Albany? Wait, no. Glen Falls. Glen Falls is too far. How did I lose Albany? Poughkeepsie. How did I lose airports? What happened? Here, Albany. This one. We're gonna. Yeah, that's Albany. Okay. Let's leave from here. And where is... That's... that is... Is it this and I'm just going crazy? Is this still... Yeah, that's still live. Okay. I think this is still lit. Here. That's Newburgh. Is it in Newburgh? No. No. Boy, how do we... Oh, those are all the individual parking spots. That's ridiculous. If I say this one. It's about an hour 6. Yeah, okay. Huh. So do I not know? I don't know how, like, runways work. Okay, hang on. No. Instead of runway, what, 19? Okay, that makes more sense. No, you know what? Yeah, make it weird. Let's get weird with it. Runway 7? Yeah, that seems like the least straight path, and that adds time to it. Okay. I mean, we could go to LaGuardia, but no, that's... It's the Hudson Valley Regional. We just took off from it. Why did I lose it? How did I lose it? Are we taking the same plane? No, let's take a different plane. I want something sort of like in the same range, though. So this one... 124 at 1400. Man, these are like high flyers. That's cool. 150 at 10. Yeah, 120 at 15. Oh, what 85 at 15. Ooh. I like these little dinky things. How long will this one take? 43 minutes. Oh, that thing's fast. All right. What about this thing that looks like a... That'll be an hour and 6. All right, let's fly whatever this thing is. I know nothing about planes. Listen, I barely know enough to do this. All right, we're doing it. So I'm going to let them bring the plane out to the runway for me. I'll do my own nonsense from there. See, they do the smart thing where it's just like, oh, yeah, no, you want to just get into something interesting? We've pre-set up interesting, flyovers and takeoffs and difficult landings, and you can just do something cool. And I'm like, yeah, but I like the like, full worldliness of what you have here. All right. I'm going to say I am ready to fly. Oh, yeah. Now we're in something different. Oh, yeah. This looks like a car. All the gauges are round. All right, give me... Ooh, let's not do that. Let's give me a little zoom out. I need that quake flight. Okay, release the parking brake. Let's go. What is this? Oh, weird. The prop's over back there. Yeah, I like this thing. This thing is weird. All right, back in. Nose up. And I believe we're off the ground. Raise the landing gear. I guess this plane can actually do that. All right, that should make that check mark of the landing easier. Oh wow, even my little gauges at the bottom are different because I guess this plane has different features. Okay. Complete the initial climb to 500 feet, which is interesting because that one says the checkpoint is at 884 feet. All right, we're coming up on 400 feet. Good. Another 100 feet. What? All right, we've hit 500. What? Oh, okay. Steady rate of climb to reach cruise altitude. Again, I don't know what that's gonna be. And I don't have the nice line to tell me where it is. Okay, but you see on our compass up there? Ooh, no, I want to zoom that out again. That blue line on the compass, I think, is basically telling me the, yeah, that's telling me, like, the way my flight line is pointing. I think, I'll be honest, I don't know. Okay. Oh, 1,200 feet. Okay. I'm already over that. Oh, I guess it's going to be like a hit 500 feet, turn, and then climb up to your 1,200 feet, which we're now over. All right, but let me give you a little hint. I have a robot. This thing doesn't have autopilot. No, wait. Yes, it does. There it is. Yeah, piloting. Please don't crash us. I'm gonna put this like up here. And I'm gonna let us look. Man, this is a nice. Oh, you can see the moon. All right, yeah. There's Albany. And I'm just gonna let it fly us, and we're gonna look out the window, and let's go back over here. Get back to building this robot. Oh, now I'm on like a time pressure, right? Or I feel like I am. I've given it to myself, you know? For fun, I've given myself stress for fun. I might have an issue. Just might have an issue, you know? Sometimes when you say things and it's like, I just realized something about myself. Okay, where do my instructions go? My instructions are over here. You get a better view out that plane window than I do. That's just fine. I love to look at that though. So that's that whole arm. Now do the other one. Okay, let's see if I can do this quick, basically from memory. I need to lean my elbows on the table. Yes, now I'm in perfect camera distance. Adjust my mic. Yeah, no, Extra Life was fun, but it was tiring. I had a lot more socializing to it this year that was tiring, but I think it went pretty well. Yes, viewership was down. Yes, donations were down, but you know what? I'm still proud of the work that we did. I think we put on a good show. I'm honestly super thankful to everybody who showed up. Who was it? This time last year, I had not seen the psychiatrist, so like, I think changing the focus of it for me this year, like it still made it, you know, I still did work. I still pushed myself on it, just in ways that are a little less readily apparent than in years past. So I'm still proud of it. I'm still happy with it. I'm still a very I think it was a good thing, and I got it done. And you know, already thinking about next year, more or less. The BMNG endurance at the very end. I'm pretty happy with how it went. I think it felt a little lackluster. Then again, I was in it and have definitely overthought it for a long time, so I don't think I have a good grasp on it anymore. Yeah, I know points of interest. I'm looking at Albany. I just want to see the lights. I'm already have everything I'm interested in. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully I'll get some feedback on that from the people who were there to watch, because you know, I know it was family and I know it was friends. Kind of people I can ask this stuff about and get input on. But yeah, I don't know. This almost seems like a season of change, you know. 'Cause I did Extra Life and you know focus on different things with Extra Life this year. And we're doing this, so we're doing Fright Simulator to so I can uninstall it. Honestly, I wanted to get this done. I wanted to see how this worked as like a vibe and a gag and a whatever. But really, I'm gonna get out of this and replace it with Sea of Thieves. So I don't know. Maybe there will be a boat trip in our Saturday night future coming up. We'll see how that goes. Get some shanties in here. I hear they're in vogue. Did Madonna ever do a shanty? I don't know. I could totally believe it. I don't know, but I could believe it. Okay, so what are we looking at here? This might... I don't think this is all the parts, but it's definitely this, and then this goes here. This goes here, facing out. And then this piece squeezes on top. Right? Right. Okay. I get all these tabs lined up, but this is the thing. There. That piece doesn't want to turn, but it's there. It is going to be this way this time. Oh, I love that. Those are more hard points for mounting other things, right? Let's see here. These go together. This is going to go here. And this is the front one. This is the front one. This one's going to go down here. Okay? That clips on there. I'm not going to do that yet. This goes here next. And then that's that for now. This piece and this piece go together. This piece clips into it. This piece clips on top. Okay. This is the hand. This is the back of the hand. Is there a name for that? It's not the palm. It's not the wrist. It's the shield of the hand, maybe you could call it. This is going to clip down on top of this. And this is going to clip on top of this. And that seems right. That looks like a mirror. Good. Just doesn't have that big shieldy piece, but I don't think I have another big shieldy piece, but I'll look. I do have another big shieldy piece. Okay. I do not understand the sprue numbering, lettering. I don't understand the sprueing that they've done here. I mean, I think I do, because I assume it has something to do with, like, yeah, if you want to kit bash and don't actually do this other one. But if you want to kit bash it with the pieces we've included for this kit, then here's what you do. And I'm like, yes, I would like to build this kit. Thank you? Question mark? There. Hi? What them beeps? Is that this? Taxi 2 and hold short runway 1 using taxi AI. Okay. Well, it's over now. Nobody panic. No idea what that was about. Still going. Alright. So that's the other arm. Mirrored. I believe I did all of that. Right. Yes, it looks like I did everything. Alright, now we do the waist. Now I actually have to read the instructions again. On A. We need... Oh boy. We need a bunch of things. Here's actually where we start. B 13, 14, 14, and 12. Okay, okay. Thirteen. 14, and 12. I feel like it was supposed to break with that big notch on top, so just do it quick, because I did get like twisted and not snipped. Okay. Then we hold this. Is this symmetrical? No, it is not. Okay, so I want to hold it these forward. these hook backwards. And then this, I'm guessing, sits on top going forward to sort of keep them pinched in place. Okay. Okay, being in an airplane with like a bubble window this huge, like if this was a car, I love it. In a plane, I'll be honest, I'm kind of unnerved. It's like, that's too much sky. I'm not feeling secure in this bubble anymore. Normally, I love a bubble. I'm a real bubble bobbler. I don't know. Is that bad? Should I not say that? I don't know. We need B11 twice. What was I talking about? Yeah, I don't know. Extra Life is done. I need to, like... I think there's also the part where, like, that was the main thing on my mind for so long that, like, I haven't decompressed to the point where, like, all right, what is the next thing that I'm going to be thinking about? What is the next big thing that I need to be planning or working on? Like, I have a couple. I actually just, this next week I have a, appointment to get my first ever passport, so that'll be kind of interesting. For a wedding, it's a thing. Listen, I have complicated feelings on it, but it's for family and do stuff for family. So that trumps whatever feelings I have on it. Keeps me from getting into it even internally, so that's good. That takes that off my plate, actually, in a way. This goes on this side. I also like it that like the front and back have asymmetric pegs, so you can't really do it backwards. Like it'd be one thing if it was fully symmetric, and if you did it backwards, but you did it fully backwards, it wouldn't matter because it would be symmetric, and there is no backwards at that point. But very glad it is done the way that it is done here. These are really good kits. I really like these kits. Okay, that's like the core of it, and now we add the trim parts on, which I basically got to find these by sight, which is weird. Oh, this? I want two of this. Okay. I think it's also a little thematic that we are doing the sort of space type armor in the plane flight, because it's like, yeah, we are halfway to space compared to being on the ground where we normally build these, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what the canon of my own streams are. I don't play a character, so I don't think I need a canon, so I'm kind of just here and a dork and doing my best. Trying to have a good time. Be nice to everybody. Yeah. Well, that's that piece. And then there's one more. This piece, yes. But yeah, so like I'm getting the passport now, but that's not actually what I need it for. Isn't going to be a thing till like middle next year, and who knows what the world's going to look like then. So that's not actually that big on my mind. More big on my mind is I kind of like Thanksgiving, because that's less than a week away, and it's like, all right, well, we seeing family, we gonna have fun. What's going on here? What are we gonna do? All right, so it says there are optional pieces here, but I'm gonna go with the white pieces. Maybe I'll change my mind later. This kid really wants me, or like is really open to me just like putting in different pieces. Like I don't even have this done, and it's just like, hey, you want to swap pieces now? And I'm like, no, I'm still good. I still want to see what this has to offer. Hey, that is the waist. We're onto legs. I think we're onto legs. That's cool. I love leg day. Let's see. Book is giving me the most trouble. Oh my god, that looks so complex. When selecting the normal leg, excuse me? Ooh, I don't understand what that means. Oh, is well, cause this one, so this one has the the digigrade legs here. I think that's what you call them. But are you trying to tell me? No, that yes, down over here. So you see on the where are we? Right here on the space backpack section, um, part of the equipment on the space backpack is non-digigrade legs. Okay, that's weird, but I love it. Bring spare legs. I love it. I love it. Actually, that's silly, and I love it. Oh wait, is quadrupedal mode a part of this set? Just use every. It's like I brought all these legs. I'm gonna use. Like, oh jeez. All right, chill out, my dude. Right. Okay. That's we're getting there. Let's do some legs. If I can at least get through the legs, if I can make the body of a boy who stands, I could always build a backpack later. Oh gosh, this is a lot. Select a part to attach. I do love how many different parts options they are giving us here. B15 and 16. Go fish. They don't like me at the old folks' home. They do love me at the old folks' home for some reason. I don't understand why. A nice young man. So well mannered. Yes, I used to be. I don't know the last time I was there. I remember handing out. Made a bunch of I don't want to say generic Christmas cards, but that's what they were. But we went to the old folks' home and we're handing them out because some folks they don't got people who come to see them for the holidays, and that's heartbreaking. And we were like, let's do something nice for them. Let's make them feel like they're not forgotten. I remember this one woman I was handing it out and be like, hey, there you go, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, yeah, yeah. And then this one woman, just like I was handing her one of the cards, because, we did this as a group, so we had a lot to hand out, and everybody was taking part. And one of the women just reached out and was just like, do you love me? And I was just like, yes, I do not know you, but I'm pretty sure I do. Not in those words, I just said yes because I panicked at the time because a person was reaching out to me, and I'm not great at dealing with that in general. I'm working on it, but yeah, no, it's I don't know. I think I made her feel better. I hope I did. Life is weird sometimes. What was I talking about? I'm all over the place tonight, aren't I? This goes with ball cup up and also poingy bit up. Because that is where this goes. And this is the leg joint. This is what's going to go into the hips over here. I'll finish building it. Then B20, which is see, and I love this. Knees, when you're sort of building them, they got to be double jointed. Real ones are like human knees. How about that? They're made out of meat, so they're pretty elastic. So they can do a lot. Yeah, when you're doing virtual, no plastic. All right. Okay, so this tab goes lower, and then it says choose parts. Could put this as a kneecap, but I want fancy kneecaps. It is these, right? Yes. Again, I had to go by sight for these. I wonder if on the space backpack part, it does actually say everything about like, hey, here are the like numbers for these, but we're going to reassign them with letters because now they are like the option. We are by clipping them out, we are finishing them into the optional modules that will finish it off. Okay, yeah, that's B, and it does not teach me how to build B right here. Does it? No, it doesn't. Does it? No, it doesn't. But B is what I'm building. Okay, so let's build the mirror of this, and then we'll search the book and build B. Will B be built birds? No, this goes on the back. It's okay. These pieces are pretty symmetrical. I can just turn this puppy around. Go this way. Yeah, that feels better. That looks better. That looks like it's going to fit better. Thus it is spoken. I don't know. But yeah, recovering from... Looking forward to Thanksgiving, yeah. Thanksgiving, weird, huh? You guys hear about this Thanksgiving? I guess that's my Leno impression. What the heck? Yeah. Again, playing it quiet. Fine with that. We'll lead all day. We'll watch the parade. Santa will be there. Then Christmas can begin. Listen. I may not be the biggest Halloween fan, but I am on the side of Christmas starts too early. Christmas starts at the end of the Thanksgiving Day parade when Santa shows up. That's when Christmas starts. You can have Halloween up and through then, rest of the year, totally okay. Christmas goes from like noon on Thanksgiving until Three Kings Day? Does that sound right? Uh-oh. I think I just scraped a little bit off of this piece, but I don't think it'll be an issue. That's B20. I feel like there should be there is B19. Okay. But I can't do that until I place the back side, so that's actually going to come later. This goes here, and we get the other fancy kneecap, which is here. I'm actually shocked that this kit comes with like regular legs to interchange. I love how many options come with this kit. That's really nice. Okay. There now. Yeah, because after doing the legs, the last step is, yeah, put them all together. And make the boy, and then put the backpack on, and all of that. How do I build these legs? Is this going to be in the backpack portion for some reason? Yes. Yes. Okay. 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 Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. There's the face mask, which is you build the face mask by putting this dot in it. Yeah, okay, so I pretty much had that. Yes, these are just clip these out. There's two of them. They have the same name. Both of these and that. And it says these are kind of hexoid, so these have another, or I guess they're also hard points, is maybe what they're saying. The knees, which is, yeah, just like clip off part of the molding. That is I, and that looks complex, and I haven't seen where that goes yet, so I'm not going to worry about that yet. A is your regular legs. Space leg unit. Okay, all of this does not use any parts from A or B, so I'm just going to set them aside. Give me them space legs. It's your chance to do your dance. Alright, we need 1, 2, 7, 3, 5, 6. Okay. Okay. So yeah, we need 5 and 6. 5 and 6. So we're basically going to get one leg out of each of these sprues over here, whereas A has like 2 of each on the same sprue, and it's sort of like it's molded pretty symmetrically with pairs. Okay, so these cut out and just go together. Nothing squeezes in between. And it's going to create that little pin up there, and I believe that's what's going to connect to the bottom of our knee joint. Okay. And the other one, let's just do that again. You know, they said it like, if you want to start with the space backpack, but they did not say, hey, the rest of the instructions are going to refer to a bunch of stuff that you will be building in the space backpack. So, tiny thumbs down there. The prerequisites, man. You gotta account for the prerequisites. Yep. Okay, 2 of those. They're symmetrical. We want 1 and 2 to clip together on each. Okay. No, plane is still moving, believe it or not. And then it does say this has this little part that we need to clip off. There. That. Clip it from that joint. These go together. Yes, because now it matches there. Good. Has a very fine shape to put that way. Carefully. Okay, now we need a 7, and we're going to put a joint dot on it, and we're going to do that twice. Well, maybe I'll just do one at a time, and then I'll speed through the other one. Okay. Oh, and that's going to use up all our joint dots. Good. There we go. Okay, and this is going to connect to our foot. Okay, so this goes forward, this goes backwards. No. Yeah, no, that goes up like that. Okay, so it is going to just go like this, and oh, okay. Yeah, that's a reverse knee. Okay. This is going to clip into here, but I will do that last because we need 3, which is the foot itself. And I think when you swap the lower legs, you actually use the same foot. I guess theoretically the idea is like the feet are unfolding from normal leg into space leg variant, but this kit isn't fancy enough to do the transformation. So let's just repeat that. The other sprue. only taken real life plane flights once now. We went out to Washington and then came back, so if you want to count that as twice or one round trip, either way. It's weird because I have a problem with heights, but I kind of didn't have a problem with the plane flights. Hey, that's a done sprue right there. The biggest problem that I had with it was I did not like stowing luggage anywhere, like having to check my bags under the plane. Did not like that because it left my sight, it left my hands, and even just putting it in the overhead. But I don't like that on buses. I don't like that. If I'm traveling, if I'm not touching myself at all times, I get paranoid. I know that's another issue I have, but you know what? If it's not bothering anybody else, I'm not gonna work too hard on it. As far as I know, it's not really bothering anybody else. Maybe people think I'm weird, but that's nothing new. Click, click, click. I think that. That's so click. Okay. Now this, and now we got space legs. Now we come back here, and we're gonna click our. Oh, that didn't feel great because it fell apart. We click our space legs in here. All right, let's take the knees off. Knee pads off. Okay. And we need the parts that are the back of the. These are going to be these 19. Yeah. Hey, plane, where we going? Hey, robot co-pilot? What do? Hey, here's the thing, Stewart is like... Stewart's is definitely an airport that is like... not... super... not super huge on its own. It's definitely like... You can do a lot of departing from there, but it's like, okay, we're going to take you to a different airport where you're going to get on a big boy airplane. And it's just like, oh, okay, that's fine. So it's, you know, we know we're almost there with 48. Okay, we know we're almost there with Albany because we see the giant, you know, the lights of the city letting us know, oh, the city. But you don't get that with Stewart's, really. It's kind of just like, yeah, no, it's another spot out here. Okay. Okay. And yeah. Okay, so it's saying these big pieces that we put on the arm, we could put on the knee. We could put on the knees of the normal legs if we give them the other kneecaps. Listen, dog, you can show me options, but if you give me like a peg and a slot, I will make fit whatever I want to make fit. Alright? Alright. Alright, now we put the boy together. He's a space type, so he's very spindly. Oof, that piece came off. Uh-oh. Didn't break, but came off. Uh-oh. Like, it makes sense for a space type to be, like, spindly. But compared to the last 30-minute missions we made, ooh, I don't feel as confident just, like, holding on to this dude and posing him, you know? Display those a little bit so we can get a nice, secure lock in there. That feels pretty good. Arms on. I do like his arms. I like with the huge arm guards. That's very Mega Man. I'm very happy about it. And then here's the head on top, which is I guess this is the alternate head. Ah, that same piece came off. All right, I might have to do something about that piece. Maybe don't know. Something. Like it's not falling off immediately, but it is very easy to push it off. Okay? Oh, this boy, he's got these legs. Oh my gosh. Why would anybody need legs like this? Oh wait, these are backwards. The feet are stubby in front and they trail behind. Okay. Oh, he's got extra joints. It makes him very tall. He's very tall. Okay, that's not perfectly evenly posed, but that's the boy. When I say he's very tall, here is the Rybot, which, yeah, him space legs make him very tall. Him space legs make him very tall? Sometimes you say it like a question for fun, but it is just true, looking at him like that. The equipment, okay, you can give him a weird head. He's gonna have a big gun. Oh, the gun just mounts to the arm. Okay. Here, quadrupedal type. 2 this product sets are required to recreate this form. Okay, so if you buy 2 of this kit, you can add on... Okay, so his... Instead of this rear back butt, the backpack comes down here, and then the place where you store the extra legs become the place where you attach the new normal legs, and you just have 2 more of these sticking out the back, and then he's in his quadruped form. That's... I like that. And hey, maybe that's okay, because you do that, and then you have most of the rest of this kit as a spare, and you've got plenty of parts left for more kit bashing. But yeah, this like the arm mounting of the huge ridiculous cannon. That's neat. Alright, well, we're still flying, so let's look at this space backpack module. That is when the boy would really be done. And let's see how much of this we can do. Right? Right. I swear this plane is going slower than expected. Maybe the AI doesn't like it as much. If I just... I don't seem to be able to manually override the speed. Can I just... Yeah, alright, fine. You handle it. Alright, you're gonna go there. You can go back over here now that we've made the size comparison. You can take your spot back on the shelf. Oh, actually, this is the last one of these, so I'll be able to put them on my real display shelf and pose them and all that. Interesting, interesting. Space like unit. Oh, okay, so this one really wants to be like all the way back and then all the way forward, basically? Something like that? Okay, well... It is weird, and that might be what I like most about it, so, you know, I'll make it work. Feels like... Well, that is what it is. Okay. Let me stop playing with his bunny legs. Oh, they're kind of bunny legs. Oh, can I get a set that has like a bunny ear helmet and just make a rabbit robot? A Rybot rabbit robot? Yes, please. Okay, space backpack. We need this thing. Right? This is... this one first. 15 side. Same sprue. We need 2 11s, which are these. And then they need to go in a very specific way, apparently. Okay. They want to go in up here. Oh, I need all of these. Okay. So it goes in with the flat side over here. I believe the flat side up, so that way it's like flush against that. Right? But then I also need these from the second copy. So that they can go in sideways like this, but in the same way. So the flat wide is against there. This way. So from both sides, all four are going right there. Okay. This plane is weird. I wonder if this plane is being blown around by the wind too much, and that's actually causing more corrections and causing us to add time to the trip. Yeah, and now we add 16 to the back, and that's going to keep all of those pinned in place. Oh yeah, and you can definitely see that's where those are going to sit, and this side is rounded. So that is going to make it all look very flat. Nothing else squeezes in between here, huh? Just those four? Customize. Yeah, these are just extra hardpoint holes, basically, so you can mount more stuff. Give them more arms! Need to make sure that these all line up if they want to. Let's squeeze down, because I don't want to bend anything or break any plastic or what have you. Okay. Okay. That looks even in... Yeah, that's just more hard points. Cool. Let's talk about hard points. It reminds me of MechWarrior. Or, I guess... I don't know if I saw that term used in MechWarrior, but it does make me think of... where did I hear it? Game, spaceships, not Star Citizen, the one that actually came out. Rude. That might have just been rude of me. You know, the one that's real and not some sort of, like, you know, probably a scam at this point. Hey, sometimes... Listen, the best intentions gone unfulfilled long enough do kind of become a scam in retrospect. That's... I don't make the rules. I just sort of pay attention and put words to them. Let's see. So these are going to go here. And these are where the normal legs get stored, because this is the same kind of clip as like the knees. So the normal legs are going to be stored here. Or if we had more legs, this connects to the butt. Oh, it just connects out here. It connects to the butt out here, and that's where we just add 2 more legs. I have so many legs. I could just keep adding legs. What if I kept adding legs? Who's gonna stop me? Oops. Oh, why did that hurt? Okay, I'm just gonna take these now, because I'm needing them in a minute. But if I take these now, I think these screws are gonna be empty, and I can get them out of my way. Yes, the last thing on this... Oh no, this has a weird knob over here. Is there one of those over here? No, I only get one of those? Okay, well. Where does that get used? Over there? No, that's not it. don't see this used anywhere. Oh, there it is. Okay, I see where that goes. This is I mean, it is what I thought it was. It's like a connector, but it goes out. I put my own skin. It's going to connect down here to the thing that connects there, which I think is that huge arm-mounted gun. It's funny because I think it's arm-mounted, but I think it can be handheld. I think it can be either, and it's just like, well, if you can handhold it, then why would you arm-mount it and make your arm less maneuverable? Or if it's just like, well, you know, if you don't do that, then it's really not that, like, accurate and not running at full efficiency, then it's like, well, then why don't you make it arm-mounted only? Hey, listen. Let's make some regular forelegs. So 8 and 9. And these go together. And then B17. Go. This clips onto the bottom because I guess it gets a B instead of a. Okay, I get it now. So this is going to go where normally the fork and ball joint for the ankle go, but will like that one will sort of move with the feet, whereas this one, instead of getting a ball joint, is going to get these, which are like boosters. So when you doesn't feel right, that feels loose. A little better there. Feels way better there, but it's saying that that's backwards. Okay, well, you know what? It's fine. So when these legs aren't being used as legs, they're connected back here, and they are your, like, adjustable boosters. Because now those are like little rocket pods that can adjust and point. Okay, that's silly. That is not an alternate use for legs that I would have suggested, but I like it. I like that that is a thing. You know, it's funny. I left the game category is Microsoft Flight Simulator, but we're really, well, no, because like if I could do this on a regular flight, I would, but that's the thing. So you know, we're making this flight by air here virtually, and I've talked about, you know, I've done it by road, but I've also done it by bus. I've done a bunch of bus travel in the area, and honestly, like, that was the thing that weirded me out the most, is like, except for like the way heightened security measures, which I am to understand is like you know, something that is sort of newer to my generation because of, you know, all of the stuff that happened. But like, yeah, all right, booster rockets on your backpack made out of legs. It's basically a bus, in sky. That kind of weirded me out. I was like, this seems so familiar because it's the same like shitty bus trips, but no road. We're in the sky. I was gonna say that's a lot more that could go wrong, but let's be honest, like buses can go pretty wrong. Because I don't know, they are also big metal, and you know, at least in the cloud, you're not going to hit a deer. In the cloud, in the sky, something like that. Okay, arm unit rifle / large claw. Okay. So these these are all gonna like go together. And I think these all come off of my alternate B. So all of these parts and this we're about to. No, not even this. This comes later. Okay. So 1 and 7. But so I guess in the same way that like I don't think I would do on a plane anything I wouldn't do on a bus. And here's what I would do on a bus: fall asleep, watch a movie on my phone, listen to like 6 podcasts in a row. That's sort of what I would do on a bus, you know, because that's like the idea of just like, oh, take your Oculus device and put it on your eyes and have a silent meditation session. It's like, no, I shan't be doing that. This goes, and it is keyed, and it's keyed this way? Yes. And it's keyed so that way it doesn't spin around, and a little more friction, so it should stay in place right there. That's that bit of it. Next we have... 3 and 5, and then 2 connects on top, right? There's 3. I'm trying to tell if that's a this part that I'm clipping now, if this is a handle or a foot, because it looks like it could be a foot if it just like wedges against something in order to have stability. These clip together this way, that way, this way. That's the way I'll line up. I just need to actually line those pins up. Alright. Okay. And this will connect here. Yes, like this. Okay. And now... Oh, and 2 goes on top. Okay, no. This is like your front grip. Okay, so it's arm mounted and you have a front grip for your other hand. So it's... like a hand and a half sword? Is that like arm and a half mounted? It is two-handed, but one of them is really handed. Okay. If I were doing this gun would be probably be the right hand, which means the left hand would grab it, which means the grip would go this way. No, you're telling me it goes that way? Alright. Sure. Okay, if that's the way that makes the hand fit, I ain't gonna question it. Right? So it'll go that way, but really you store it going straight. I mean, I think that has to be the case. Right now, 4 and 6, which are these right here. And like, or Game Boy. I'll play my Game Boy. You cannot do VR stuff because anything that is VR that is worth doing is like waving your arms around, or it is just like, yeah, I just want a really big screen which really lets me not see things around me. And like, hey, we've already had to talk about that. Like, I don't like not being able to touch my luggage. Do you think there's any way that I could be comfortable with like cutting off my vision entirely to my surroundings? Like, no, that's like, yeah, you could do that. That is not a possibility for me. Okay. Alright, that's a big gun. Now, 15 and 16. the double joint, but the other way, it's two pins. So apparently one goes this side, and it's the squatter side, and it's like angled back. And then the other side is gonna go in here, and this backpack is just gonna kind of hold it in place up there. Okay? Which I kind of like the idea of just like deploy it, and then this foot just like rests on something. It's like it's a monopod, I guess, really. No, and just like that, kind of. Yeah, all right. What else goes on here? Got that. We did the space leg. Technically, we did the normal leg too. They're just boosters right now. So when it says large claw, tell me more about that. That's what this crazy thing down here is. Okay, it's time to build a large claw. This is going to use the pieces from the secondary sprue, and I believe the rest of the pieces from the primary sprue. Okay. God, where do we even start with this? 13 and 12. Okay. Man, this flight back is taking a lot longer. And it's, maybe I just don't know what time it is. That's also a possibility. Oh, hey, Hyde Park. That's fairly near me. Oh, God, that's... Oh, wow, this one has 4 of those peg points joint on it. Okay, so I'm going to need all of these weird little bendy clips. Oh, just from clipping it, they feel like they want to, like, mush. They feel a little like mush, which is like, yeah, no, your joint, yeah, you gotta have a little flexibility to you. That's kind of what makes it work. Okay. Want to go... all have to pretty much go this way. That side in, because that's where it grips. And then with the other arm sort of leaning backwards. Yes, okay. Now we need one from here as well. I think that's when I feel like a kit is done, is when I've used, like... when I've cut everything off the sprues and put them into something. Like, sometimes you get like, yeah, this is an optional part, but usually it's like, okay, well, this is an optional part, but it still took, you know, assembling 3 different parts to build the module, and it's like, okay, well, that's not going to attach. Gonna kind of sit on the side and be spare. But it will have been built, the parts will have come off of the sprues, yada, yada, yada. Okay, so this weird 4-sided, grippy, they all sprawling out like this. That's maniacal looking. It looks like something they tried to kill James Bond with at one point. And then... so the 10s go on the top. I have a feeling these are different. They are definitely different. Okay, there's 10. Low on the sprue. This is a 10. The 10s go top and bottom. They're going to connect to the other side of these little clippies. Right, right. Okay, this is an 11. These are going to go on the narrow side. That was that Moby song, right? Hear your mouth go into the narrow side. Oh, alright, that's not going to even out. They are definitely different. This one is flat, this one has a wedge on it. 14 is going to go on the back. Because this is going to be... I guess this replaces a hand. Hey, you want to have a cool claw hand on your robot? Yeah. Some days. If I'm feeling frisky, yes. What? This guy wants to go? Okay. Yeah, alright. Now let's get... Oh, is that... This one's empty. Good. These two, and then this will be empty. Good. You know, here's the thing. If I'm done with this robot before the flight's just about over, I don't really want to sit here for the rest of the flight. Like, I'll do a drive, because a drive, you know, focusing on the road keeps me engaged, but just sitting here in the sky, it's like, ain't no curves to stick to the apexies on in the sky. Alright, that one's a different experience, you know? This is bent one, so it's going to go here. Keep everything symmetrical. Ooh, did I cut that wrong? Or is that a weird... Did I cut that out in too much of a hurry and messed it up? I don't know. But I've been told. No, nobody told me. No, some things I've been told. Many things I haven't. Oh, wait, those are actually... Oh, they do got like little grippy finger nubbins in the tips. Okay. I was wondering if those were going to be like sort of opposite symmetrical so they would wedge into each other, but... Here, and they all kind of shoot forward and grabby claw. Just a four-way crab, you know? Really, just with this much claw, you can really crab onto something. Okay. I don't think there's a real place for this to go. Like, it doesn't go onto the backpack anywhere. This is something you would keep at the base and attach before you deploy, not something you bring with you. I think. Yeah, let's see here. There we go. So yeah, this says for this one, you take off the arm from the elbow, and then you attach the gun. This one, you take off the hand and attach the claw. You move the backpack down to a butt and attach 2 more full legs. Here, you can replace the space legs with the normal legs, the earthbound legs. Ooh, wait. Those are different feet. Okay, so I can build those feet. Okay, I'll feel pretty... I might want to use those feet anyway, if I'm being honest. And I gotta build Roy. We got Roy down here in the corner. We can't finish before we build Roy. How far away are we? We're about... Okay, 11 miles away. That's not bad at all by air. Man, it is not without lights up here, but it is sort of a quiet spot. Where's Roy? 1, 6, and 30. Love it. One of the part options is you can use Roy without the legs as a head. Oh. the boy. It's the boy. And he's got a hard point on him, too. So if you want... No, I cannot attach the gun directly to him as much as I want to. But could I give him just a big grabby claw? No, it's not that kind of hard point. Don't worry, I have other pieces somewhere. I'm sure I'll be able to do something with him. Let's build these other feet. It's going to be A28, which is down here. Ooh. That is awfully hard to cut through for something I was supposed to cut through. I wonder if I need to sharpen these clippers. I put them through a lot of use on these streams. Like, I normally don't build kits like more than like if I get into it, maybe I'll build like 3 in a year. But that's like in a year where I build some, which that's not every year. Okay, this A10 is gonna sit in that. My hands be getting tired. I was saying the other day how I really, like, pandemic is one thing, but just, like, from Extra Life and everything else, just, like, I don't really get up from my computer. Have not done that enough lately. It's, like, to the point where it's, like, it's bad for you. Like, it's one thing of, like, not getting enough exercise and it's bad for your health. But not getting enough exercise so much that it is bad for your mental health, that's when you've made a goof somewhere, you know? Okay, let's get some feet, and now B18 twice. Oh, and that's going to be the end of B. Good. Good. This is what I'm looking for. Get all of these sprues, like, handled. Oh, engine sped up. It's done. I want to attach this before I slot it in A26, which is here. Oh, and then these pieces are the alternate knee pads, and these are the alternate hip sides. So yeah, I think after these, everything else is optional parts I chose not to use, so I can cut them out to sort of store them clipped. But I think that's it. I think we've gone through every piece now. That feels complete. We've addressed every piece. Alright, so we take this. No, it's gonna want to go this way. We take this, we put this here on the front of the shoe, so that way this sort of sticks in here and has some leeway, but that is like an ankle guard going on. Same on this other foot, and yeah, these seem like these are some feet of the earth. These feet have seen work, the workman's feet. Okay. Extra feet. There's Roy. There's that. I'm just gonna clip these for good measure, land this plane, and probably go to bed. Oh, it's either go to bed or midnight snack. That's. Alright, here's some alternate knee pads. Can I give Roy knee pads? No. Wrong kind of pins. Here are the alternate side. I might want to do these alternate side skirts. They're a little more condensed, a little less fragile feeling. Although fragile feeling goes with those big crazy knees and the long spindly legs with the extra joints in them. So like, they're fitting together how they are. What if I ended up just giving this guy normal legs? Like, I kind of bought him for the digigrade legs, but what if I just kind of gave him normal legs? Oh, those also look like pins. Like, those look like they could be more joints. This sprue is also done. Yeah, all right. That's it. That's all the sprues. So we have the guy. Oh, we'll put his backpack on. There you go. Now we're done. That's the boy. That's all of his stuff. He carries his backpack to him on his big day at school. And he got a bunch of alternate parts, and we got Roy. He's not alternate. He is a mandatory addition. Cool. Fantastic. I love having all of these alternate parts. Again, let's bring in a size comparison. Here is the Rabiot, whatever. Here is the Alto, who also came with I don't think it was called Roy, but it was like a Roy. Kind of a little buddy. So there's our size comparison. There's our squad. These are my 3 30-minute missions that I have. I'm happy to see those. How's our plane doing? 2 miles out. Yeah, I think that's... Yeah, and closing fast. All right, so I'm going to take these guys. I love them. I cherish them. Thank you for coming with me as I build them. Let's bring it back over here. Into the airplane. Oh, yeah. Close enough that we hit the changeover. I can leave this here. I'll take the mic. Give me the controls. And also, give me the controls. Okay. Alright. Now, this is pod racing. Yeah, I said it. Right, because I picked the crazy ones. The crazy ones? I picked the, like, most turning required takeoff and landing strips. So we do really have to, like, fly past it before we can turn around and angle for it. I think this is the direction we're going for. Yeah, I think so. Have no objectives at this time. But yeah, so now, like I said, this has been kind of a... Yeah, I did have to turn the plane around and take a slower plane, but I did get the robot done during the flight. That's... Oh, wow, we are longer than usual. Well, you know what? That's fine. It's the weekend. It's Saturday night. I hope y'all's Saturday night is doing all right. Mine's... It's been better, but this is good. I'm glad this is working out, even if it, got started late. Didn't go exactly as planned, but it's going. It's not on fire. Every day you can say you're not on fire is a good start. Generally speaking. Yeah, so what does this have left off? Well, I have one more kit to build in terms of my queue. I have the Lego bonsai tree. I've been waiting to build that for so long, saving it to do on stream with all y'all lovelies. I'm approaching this from the absolute wrong direction, aren't I? That's funny. Like if you look at my what do you call it over there? My line. It's like, nah, you're backwards, dog, and I'm like, yeah, I'm backwards, aren't I? 460. No, we're under that height. Ooh, no, don't like zoom in. I've done something wrong here. I'm not quite sure what. Yeah, it's behind me. I get that. I understand that. See, because this was a runway, so I figured I'd be landing somewhere across to this. Oh, is it the one? Wah! Too much. Oh, look at it like that. That's really well lit up, so I bet we're supposed to land like this way to it. What does the tower have to say to me? Approach 3050, continuous planned. I just don't know what that means. 7,000 feet. Oh no, this is me talking. I'm telling it what I'm doing. 230, 35. That's this, I think. Do not know what I'm doing here. Well, okay, yep, no, yep. I'll tell you what. The gamepad was not meant to make quite this fine of adjustments. Wait, do you want me to land over where do you want me to land? Or do you want me to do that on the ground? I don't understand. Hey, computer buddy. Can you let me know where it wants me to be going? I feel like I'm more or less okay with like the physics and dynamics of flying and the craft and how to get it to do some stuff. I know what flaps are for. That's but in terms of like flight path navigating and you know communicating with control towers and such, no clue, no idea, none idea whatsoever. Listen, I got my 3 30-minute missions. Lego Bonsai is the only thing left. Since this stream is kind of both, I don't know which one I'll be doing next week. I'm thinking maybe that. Because there's also that idea of the... oh, what was that game called? I played it a couple of weeks ago. Motor City? Motown Madness? It was like the last driving thing that I did, right? Well, no, it was before that because this was going to be the last driving thing. And then it didn't work, so we played Air Rogue. Sky Rogue. You fly arrows in Sky Rogue. Sure. Is there a way to bring up like the flight path? What are we looking at? Camera, checklist, active pause, fuel, navlog? That doesn't help me. I'm too dumb for that. That's like objectives, travel to, VFR map. VFR map. Okay. Okay. This is the map that has the line that tells me which way I want to be. So here's a cool thing that I kind of like. I can pop this out of the game window and put it over like on my other monitor over here, and then I can make it as big as I want and it won't block y'all's view. Good. Having done that, I now feel like I can use this, the knowledge that this affords me, to say, you expect me to come in from this direction. Now I pretty much see what's going on. You want me to come in this way. Well, no, we're fine. No, we're fine. I will it to be so. Just expect me to land? Hang on. Hey, control tower, do I just land? You can have them actually read that out loud, which I think is like how it comes default. But it was just a lot of talking that I didn't want to have to talk over, so I turned it off. I'm just going to land on this runway that's lit. I think that's gear. Okay. I'm gonna put some flaps. Need more speed than that, friends. See, part of the problem is, like, I don't know how high the cockpit view is from the ground. Hey, there we go. All right, that works. That works. Close enough. It's just like, oh, you're doing this, and I'm like, yeah, I'm doing this. Prepare for me, because I'm an idiot, and I don't know what I'm doing. But it's in all of our best interests if you just work with me to get this bird on the ground. You know what I'm saying? Happy Thanksgiving. So don't stall, but now I'm over it, so I should be like, I should be touching down like now-ish. Let's drop the throttle. Okay, okay. Not bad, not bad. Did we touch yet? And every time we touch, I get this feeling. Oh, oh, okay. Okay, we landed. Holy cow, we landed. Stewart ground. Taxi to parking. Acknowledged. Okay, automatically acknowledged. Good. Now we have our... It's not a racing line, but you know. Okay. Here. And now we just... Oh, over here already. Good. Oh, this is a big hunk of metal. It takes forever to slow it down, holding the brakes. This ain't no Mazda Miata, I tell you what. Okay. Now I'm doing it. Okay, bringing up the map with my flight plan on it really helped me understand what the heck was going on. I like that other plane where it was in the cockpit. I love using the diegetic gauges. I don't know if diegetic really works here, but I do mean like in world actually working. Emanating from in world. Hey, whoa. Oh, okay, okay. Whoa, hey, whoa. Did I break my front wheel? Hey, plane, are we good? What? Excuse me? Go? Oh, I've done something here. Please go. So, you know how the front wheel is like a single wheel, kind of like kind of like a bicycle? You ever take the front wheels on a bicycle and just spin it all the way around so it's backwards? Like, you know how that's kind of fine? Well, in this case, I don't think it's fine. I think I've done some incredibly unfine things in this situation. That's a building? That's a building. Hey. You know what? I'm gonna blaze my own trail and just get there however I think I can. Cause because I don't know what's wrong, but it is. We're wilding out down here on the ground. Control tower. Houston. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Listen, I don't care if I'm doing donuts if I'm in, like, my designated spot. The air control is so mad at me right now for whatever I'm doing. I love the idea that you can play this game with, like, real players playing the part of, like, ground control and like, actually voice chatting for clearance and such like that. Like, that is... I would never want to, because the kind of people who do that take it so seriously that I would just annoy them. Oh god, what have I done? I think I've crammed it. So now my throttle's all the way up. The brake's off. Whoa, no, the brake wasn't off. The brake was on. I just need to turn around. I just need to go like 10 feet and turn around. Oh, come on, pretty please. No, it is making it worse. I just need to get there. Somebody please help me push. Okay, 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 okay. All right, okay, wait, back on tarmac, back on tarmac. Yeah, I have very much broken something about my steering. Okay, okay. Listen, if I have to make like 12 rights to get there. No, oh, okay, come on. Oh wait, did it like finally right itself? No, it has not wrote itself yet. Oh, come on, please. This is not supposed to be the hardest part of this. The waiting's the hardest part. Okay, stop. Everybody stop. Can we not do that? So I'm looking at my back rudder here, right? And you see how it's like not... Yeah, whether I hit left or right, it goes right. Or it goes left, I guess. Alright, I'm going to do something ill-advised. I'm going to lift the landing gear. It does not let me. Oh, come on, friends. I need all of you, boys and girls, in the audience tonight to clap your hands and say you believe in airplanes. Wait. My flaps are still up. Oh, come on, come on. Okay. No, no. It just wants to go backwards. It just wants to fall over. Okay. No, just go straight. Go straight. The way we're facing, just go straight. Oh, okay. I changed my mind. I hate this in all airplanes. Am I even in the grass again? What's the... Okay. Yeah. Come on. Just go forward. Just nudge it in. Don't. Just go. Yeah, I see you waving your little sticks over there, little man. I'm not ready to engage with you. I'm still trying to work things out with my aeroplane. Fine. You want to go left? Let's go left. And then it stops wanting to go left. It just wants to go as not in the direction I need it to as possible. I'm going to break the plane before I get it into the parking spot that's right here. Oh my gosh. Oh, come on. Here. And then if I let off the parking brake, pressure on it, let off the parking brake. Oh! Stop. Put pressure on it. Let off the parking brake. Are you kidding me? Yeah, have I just ruined that wheel? I think that's the case. Well, maybe they should have built a better wheel. I don't know. Guy with the 6 has just like tremendous arm endurance. Is that a thing? Ugh. Cannot put this plane in reverse. That is not how planes work. Just push it. Just push it. Hey, Houston, can you... You can't. This is worse than my last experience at Seward Airport. I'll give it that. This is the worst. Can I see my wheel? Oh, come on. Please, please. Like, it wants to go exactly the wrong way, and is giving me nothing but guff about it. Oh, please. Oh, please. One time. 2 hops this time. No, don't go past it. Yes, yes, yes. No. You're the worst airplane. Okay, somehow if I'm mashing on both triggers, it's going towards the way that I want it to. Just like waddling it. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, that's so close. So just tap it, tap it, tap it. Oh, don't tell me I need to be like facing the right way. My guy, just let me park it here, please. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Is it that wing? Is that the problem? Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Come on. Listen, buddy, it's the weekend. I can do this all night. I ain't proud. There. He says stop. I'm just going to turn it off. Oh, you can just turn it back on. Okay, the little man went away. Nope, this is it. This is it. This is all we're getting. Oops. I can't turn it off anymore. Okay, well. Shut the plane off. Which one of these says off? Why does it have a main menu? Oh my god. I could have had it in here. Oh, you just gotta hit it on the touch. I hate this. I hate this plane. I hate. Okay, it has this. Okay. Where do I turn it off? Where do I turn it off? Master. Off. Nope. Off. Master. Off. It's battery master. Damn it. No, that's off. I feel like something. I don't even see. Oh, I like how the glow from the highlight is reflected in the plane. I like that. That's a nice little detail. How much brightness? That says off, but that's the radio. Landing gear. Up. Down. Fine. Strobe. Taxi. Bilge. Flaps. Trim. And you're telling me we're not in Well, then I think I've broken not just the plane, but like the concept of plane physics here. And in that sense, I think I'm gonna call it here. Hey everybody, thanks for coming out tonight to whatever sort of very particular brand of shit show this was. Um, uh, we did a flight, and now I'm going to uninstall that game because it's not so much a game so much as it is somewhat inscrutable. Um, I'm sure it makes a lot of sense if you know a lot more about planes. But there's like no, I don't know if I'm. Listen, it's not for me. That's what I can say for sure. We also built a new robot boy. I am happy with this boy. I am happy with his weirdo legs. I will find a way to pose him that makes some sort of sense. Yeah, that ain't bad. I got to see what sort of weapon kits and whatever I have. Now have all of his spare parts. I might just do some sort of like dedicated kit bashing stream in the future. I don't know. Like I said, I do have other stuff pre-ordered in terms of kits. So nothing says that this is the last model kit building stream. It's not. We're gonna do Legos. I think we're doing Legos next week. We're gonna work on that bonsai. See how many kits it's gonna or how many sittings it's gonna take us to finish. But in terms of model kits, we're gonna do Lego and nothing else planned. We're gonna see I think Motor Town. That sounds right. It's supposed to come out later this year, so we might switch over to that. We might do other stuff. I don't know. Like I said, I'm still kind of coming down from Extra Life. I'm getting some of my energy back, but as far as like planning ahead, I haven't done any of that yet. So still, as far as I'm concerned, nobody's going to see me for real until December sometime, if not the new year. But yeah, no, that's enough. It's now after midnight here. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for putting up with me. I mean, I hope you enjoyed yourself. Am I putting up with me? Is that why I say it that way? Ooh, I think I'm just going to go to bed. I don't think I should be awake right now. Thank you for joining me. Until next time I see all of you, which will be Wednesday for some kind of Doom stuff, take care of one another. Have a good night, a good weekend, and a good what have you.
Welcome to Newgrounds Radio. Visit us at www.newgrounds.com.